Hey guys, Wels Knight here, and welcome back to another episode of Darkest Dungeon. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm having an awesome day. I think we are about to set out on our next little bit here, and we have some party members. We've gotten some new stuff. We got an antiquarian, we got a new crusader that is not really any better than Reynold, although he doesn't have that annoying kleptomaniac thing, so that's in some ways better. We've got a hound master, and then we've got a leper. So basically, let's talk about all those classes really quick. Antiquarians are probably the worst combat class in the game, but they have the special ability that when you have one in your party, you will find substantially more loot and money. So they are great at earning you cash, even if their actual combat abilities are not really that. They are without a doubt the weakest combat class in the game. Crusaders, we've already talked about. Hound Masters are a ranged and support class, essentially. They do have the capability to do a little bit of stress healing. They can inflict some bleeds. They basically have their dog attack for them. Honestly, I really like this class a lot. I use Hound Masters often. And then last but not least, there are lepers. These are a melee focused class. Really only good in the first two rows. They have bad accuracy, but they hit like a freight train. This is a damage focused class. And I like lepers quite a lot as well. So I think what we are going to do is embark yet again. We've also now unlocked access to the farmstead. This is from the Color of Madness DLC. We're not going to touch that for a while. We're not ready. So here's what I'm thinking. I think we want our Vestal in rank 2. Because with the skills that I have access to right now, well, no, because then she can't. I hate that. This is the worst possible skill setup for the Vestal, because either she can't heal. Yeah, I think we'll put her there for the time being. And then we'll take our Hound Master, I think, which does have a self-heal and can attack from the back 3 rows. I think I'm going to leave Dismas behind this time. And I think I'm going to leave him behind as well. We'll bring our Leper, who has Chop and Hew, does just a big damage, hard-hitting damage attack. And then I think I'm actually going to bring my Antiquarian, maybe. I do have minor heals there. Festering Vapors is a pretty bad blight attack, but it is a blight attack. I mean, yeah, I think this will be fine. So we have access to the runes, and we need to do some stuff here in the runes. Plague Doctor Stun Chance, that's a decent one. Snake Oil, that's really good, actually. That's probably what we should do. Just straight stress reduction. Most of these trinkets have positives and negatives. So the ones that only give me positives, I like quite a lot. Deeds are also super important. I think we'll probably do this one right here. Gives us Snake Oil. That's a really useful trinket for, I mean, it's just minus 10% stress, no downsides whatsoever. So I like that a lot. As far as other trinkets, we've got Stun. That's basically it. So do I have anyone that can actually stun at the moment? I don't think I do. Let's just look. If I sort here, we can put this all. Nope, neither of those stun. None of that stuff stuns. Yeah, I have no stun related stuff. So that trinket is not even worth bringing at the moment. Okay, that's fine though. I think this is going to be our setup. This is what we'll go with. You have a self-heal as well, don't you? You do, but you don't have it unlocked. I'm rethinking this. Instead of him, we're going to bring Osmond. Because Osmond also has a minor healing ability. So he can be an off healer. And then he's got Smite, which is decent. So I think I'm good with this. We'll do it this way. Okay, so we are going to the runes. It is a relatively short one. We'll bring an extra key, bring a stack of torches. We'll bring You know what? Let's just bring a stack of food, couple of shovels, couple of holy water, one extra key, and I think that'll do. All right, away we go. Hopefully this new party actually works out. And after this, after this mission, we will be far better because we will have the ability to change the skills on characters. So that's good. And they all start with stress, which is, they all start with like a little bit of stress. Maybe because it's these guys' first mission, they start with a little bit. I don't know. Anyway, so we need to do 90% of rooms, which actually, this is a terrible map layout for this because we're going to have to backtrack for, we need to explore all but one of these rooms and we're going to have to backtrack for like several of them. So that's really unfortunate, but oh well. Okay, nothing in there. Oh, we need to, the antiquarian should be interacting with all the curios because that's how you get, that's a trap. Okay. Okay, we have come across some enemies, spiders. I think we will go for... Let's smack that one and totally miss. That's unfortunate. Web marks me. That's not good. We don't want you marked, but not much we can do about it. We're going to go for Hound's Rush. This actually does more damage to beasts, and these enemies are considered beasts. And these guys have pretty low HP, so I'm not super worried. These spiders are usually pretty easy to deal with, although they do have some kind of annoying effects. We could try to inflict a blight that would do almost no damage. I think what we're going to do is actually use Fortifying Vapors on our Vestal, which will also give her extra bleed and blight resistance, and these guys do inflict bleed and blight, so I think that'll be useful. Let's go for that. That'll take care of another spider. These guys, the smaller enemies, like the spiders, they don't leave stuff behind. They don't leave corpses behind. We'll do this again. There we go. The reason I'm buffing the healer is because she's marked. That means enemies are far more likely to attack her. Yep, there we go. We resisted that blight. I'm going to go for a party heal, which was not really worth much, but that one just missed. And that one missed as well. Okay. Could you please, like, pretty please do the stuff with the stuff and actually hit enemies? That would be amazing. Yeah, this one needs to go, I think. Because the orange one inflicts diseases, and those stick around much longer than blight does. So you, again, party heal. You, like, seriously, just hit this one enemy, please. There we go. He's dead. And then you... I'm actually going to self-heal here. We're going to stall a little bit. This is kind of an important part of the strategy for, like, your overall survival in Darkest Dungeon. Is kind of, at the end of a fight, once you've cleared out most of the enemies, stall for a little bit, just so you can kind of restore your HP and all this other kind of stuff. There we go. That takes care of all of them. And now, because we have the antiquarian, we found this. This rare antique is not something we would normally find. And that's pretty valuable. I mean, that's an extra 1,200. That's a lot of extra gold. We also found this warrior's cap. I don't think that was related to the antiquarian. That was just good luck. But we'll put that on our crusader so he can actually hit things. Slightly increases our accuracy. So that's good. All right, we got some scouting going here. So there's a treasure room down here. We'll definitely want to do that. So antiquarian has a 50-50 chance of disarming the trap. I think we will do it with the Houndmaster because he has a better chance of it. And then on top of that, also, he can use the stress thing the most.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
All right. These guys are not vulnerable to bleeds. They are, however, vulnerable to damage that kills unholy things. And, of course, I hit for the absolute minimum, so that's unfortunate. But we might actually be able to kill you with that and then Blight, because he only had 1 HP left. Or he had 2 HP left. I got 1 from the hit, and then he'll die to Blight damage, so that's actually good for us. You hit the one in the back. You hit that one. Kill it. So we've gotten basically 2 of the enemies down, and the ones in the back are still yet to be dealt with. They're the annoying ones, the ones in the back. That's all right, though. This guy is now in range of my Crusader. You're going to go for a group heal. You... Let's hit that one. Oh, nice crit. That's huge. That's super good. And then I think... we are going to hit you. I don't know that that's necessarily the right call. I mean, that means he is definitely going to die, but it's going to take a couple rounds for him to die, so... I don't know. Would have liked for him to die on that turn, but let's go for that. That kills you. And now you're the only one left. And actually, you're hurt like pretty bad. Let's use the self-heal. Let's use that. Get a little bit more heal. You go for... I mean, I really only need to get rid of one of these 2 corpses. And thankfully, corpses can't dodge. That was actually a thing in Darkest Dungeon at one point, apparently. Which I think is hilarious. There we go. Nice hit. And I think you just finish him off, rather than trying to heal up a little bit. There we go. We also got right here these minor antiques. Those also you only get if you have an antiquarian in the party. The rare and the minor antiques. You only get those if you have an antiquarian. And that's really where the extra money comes from. Also helps that your damage stacks higher than it would otherwise. Okay. So this is a little concerning. I think we're going to... I mean, it's 2 to 4 damage either way. Let's hit this one. We'll smack you. That also gives me a damage buff for 3 rounds. You hit the stress dealer. You... you know what? I'm going to go stress dealer. Because that's 1 extra deep... that's now... oh, they resisted the blight. Okay, well, never mind. You're going to attack this one because you get a damage bonus. Because they are unholy. That stress. That's just infuriating. Ah, you moved me back. And you stunned me. Well, that's unfortunate. Ow! That was really not good. That hurt a lot. And now I can't heal. So we need to go... you kill this guy. Thank you for actually doing the job. You... alright. Stun Lord... or, you're dead. Okay, we need to heal our Antiquarian. But what we can do for now is use Protect Me. This will basically guard... will force guard. So we can say, hey, you, protect me. That'll keep her alive. And now, basically, any attacks that would go to the Antiquarian go to the Crusader instead, which is super, super useful. You heal. Actually, I'm going to do that because it'll give you bleed resist, and this guy does inflict a lot of bleeds. You are going to move back. and get shot, because of course you will. We need to kill this guy. He resisted the bleed, which is expected. This has been kind of a rough combat, honestly. We're going to go for a battle heal on you in the back. You need the healing. Hopefully we can get enough heals between the party heal, our regular heal. I mean, all the healing, hopefully we can get where we need to be. So pop that. Low roll. We're attacking with our Houndmaster. Heal the Antiquarian. We got to get the Antiquarian back to, like, reasonably decent HP. Oh, there's a good heal. That's huge. High roll heal, finally. Unfortunately, we can't heal the bleed. We don't have anything that will remove the bleed. You are almost dead, though. We can probably kill you with the Antiquarian. Yep. Nice. So now it's just this guy. And he's not really a threat by himself. So we'll go... let's actually use Cry Havoc. This is a little bit of a potential stress reduction. It reduces it a little bit. It's not a lot, but it's something. You're just going to keep healing the Antiquarian for now. And they all took stress because I'm stalling. If you use too many stall skills, that can happen. Let's hit you with a Festering Vapors. The crits. Stop. All right, you need to heal yourself. That was a pretty important heal right there. You attack this dude and miss. Okay. Heal yourself. Heal. We're just trying to, like, get back to a decent level of HP. I think you are not quite dead, but you're almost dead. Now you're dead. Dead to blight damage and the dots. There we go. And I think I can get away with doing this without them stressing out about how we're toying with enemies. Heal. Okay. Finish him. There we go. All right, we made it through. Our Crusader took a lot more damage than I would have liked, but that's okay. And then here we have an heirloom chest. Unlocking it with the Antiquarian gives us extra stuff, which is why you bring the Antiquarian. And now we get to basically backtrack and go the opposite of where we were going before. Yay. Pop a torch. Pop that as well.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Here we go.
We require only the strength to follow it.
We're actually going to use a shovel. Yeah, we're going to use a shovel to smash the cabinet, which gives us stuff. Hunger. Okay, that's fine. Okay, no combat in here. We'll move up here. We'll just do like one room at a time, basically.
Match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Decorative urn. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I'm infected with... Oh, I resisted. Okay, we're good. This Iron Maiden... I don't think we want to touch that. I feel like that's a bandage thing. Either that or holy water.
Right. The promise of safety.
But I think it's bandages. Okay, there is nothing here. Hunger again. That's the problem. I brought like a full stack of food too. But the hunger checks are like kind of random. And if I run out of hunger, then I run out of hunger. There's nothing I can do about it. All right, we only need to do 2 more rooms though. So we'll do this one, and this one. Because then we're not backtracking at all. Ah, trap, lovely. Just what we need.
Hazards.
Ew, obstacle. Glad I still had 1 shovel. Okay, we got a journal page for that. And we got the irrepressible trait. Higher virtue chance. Okay. Well, that's useful.
Purchase. Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
We're gonna work our way over. All right. Well, I'm out of food, so hopefully there's no more. Empty crate. Hopefully we don't get hungry again. I'm out of torches, too. These map layouts are like the worst when it comes to a lot of this stuff. Do I have anything that can increase my light? No, I don't have any of the torch skills. So, rip, I guess. We're just gonna have to go through and do some of these in like reduced light, and that's fine. That's okay. I just wish we had a little bit better party for it. All right, we're gonna start killing these guys. These are also considered small enemies, thankfully, so they don't come back. And they go down pretty easy because they have such low HP, so that's good for us. You're gonna go for... Yeah, you'll go for the... All right, we got him. So all that's left is 1 enemy, and of course he crits the antiquarian, because of course he does. Let's heal. You go for that and miss. You were stunned, so whatever. Yeah, attack the Houndmaster all you want. You heal the antiquarian. At least a little bit. Go with the heal. You were stunned. He attacks. And now we can you know what? I'll heal myself again. And then you can finish this thing off. That's good enough. All right. A little bit more loot.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Good stuff. I'm liking that. Yeah, I know our torchlight is out, but we're out of torches, so there's really nothing I can do about it, game. You're just gonna have to, like, leave it be. Hey, we completed the quest. All right. Return to the hamlet.
The great ruins belong to us.
And check out how much we get because we had the antiquarian. Look at that. That's like an extra... Well, let's see. This is an extra 2,000 gold because these are each worth 500. And then these are worth 1250 each, so that's an extra, what, 3750? So basically we got like an extra almost 6,000 gold just for bringing along the antiquarian. So that's awesome. That's why you bring them. And then we got Weapon Tinker's actually pretty good. And Tough is actually like super good. Like I may actually, we'll talk about that in a minute. But that's really, really good. And now we have our first shield breaker as well. Nice. What skills do you have? Oh, all the ones that I like. Nice. Okay. So now we have unlocked the guild.
Make no mistake.
And the blacksmith. And what these will allow you to do is upgrade your character's weapons, armor, and skills, and they will also allow you to change skills around, which is super important. So we're gonna go there, And now I'd like to get armor smithing as well, but we only have 1 deed and we need 7 more. You can actually trade these. So right now we have a lot of busts and I don't really care about any of the bust stuff. So I can say I want those, and now I can get armor smithing as well.
A stronger shield.
So what these will do, if you say I want to upgrade, who am I going to be using next? Probably, I mean, Tilly is just so not, well, yeah, let's say Tilly, right? So we got Tilly here. We can upgrade her weapons and her armor, and then she'll have better dodge and more HP, and then do more damage and all that kind of stuff as well. So that's going to be really important, is upgrading those things. And then as far as skills go, this is also incredibly important. Say you want Tilly to not be terrible if she's in the back row. So we get Judgment and Dazzling Light, like that. And then for another 1,000, we can upgrade all of those to the next level, so they'll do more damage or have better accuracy or whatever, depending on the skill. And now Tilly is great in the back, where she belongs, because she's a healer. Healers should not be on the front lines. So there we go. Tilly is no longer terrible. Okay, so that's good. Now, Reynold, I really don't like Kleptomaniac. Vernon could be good. So we can maybe go to the guild and say, hey, I've got Vernon here, and I would like to give him probably like Noxious Blast, and then Battlefield Medicine, and then we'll give him like those 3, we'll upgrade those 4 skills. Right? And we say, get rid of those 2 and do those instead. So now he can cure blights and bleeds off of other characters and heal for a very small amount. He can inflict bleed damage, he can inflict blight, and he's just a much better character overall. So that's important. Dismiss, maybe we say, go to the guild, say, Dismiss, I want you to have, honestly, I'm thinking like point blank shot and duelist's advance. Because then we give him that and that. And then we can give him this and this. And those will be his 4 skills. Because those are, oh, this is like a nice little combination. It lets him bounce back and forth between the front and the back. He's got some ability to kind of move around. He has bleeds, he has ranged attacks, and he can deal a lot of damage. So I like him as a character. And then there's also Paynell, who can also be really good. And honestly, I'm fine with this skill set, so that'll be good too. And as for upgrades, if we look at the blacksmith, upgrades are, you know, not like super expensive, but expensive enough that I probably don't want to mess around with them too much right now. I'm trying to think who we're going to end up using a lot. We will probably end up using him quite a bit. And Dismiss, we're almost certainly going to end up using a lot as well. Oh, and then there's the stress relief thing. I should have thought of that before I spent all this other money on upgrades and stuff, but that was dumb of me. Oh well, we will deal with that. I mean, I suppose we could say you go here. That only leaves me like 4,000. That leaves me like 5,000 gold to prepare for the next one, but it's going to be worth it, I hope. Because we will want to take our antiquarian out as much as possible to get as much gold on runs as we can while we're kind of working on gearing these guys up. Anyway, guys, I'm out of time for this one. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.